Nick Aldis, he sat down and have a conversation with the tribal chief. But you know what? He ain't scared of no tribal chief. Okay. So first, we see Roman in the back in his locker room, and he's like, "Who's the general manager of SmackDown?" Trying to act like he doesn't know. And Paul Heyman lets him know, and then he says, "Okay, well, bring him here." And Paul kind of tries to like warn him, but he's like, "I don't care." So not all this shows up, and Roman immediately just tries to intimidate him, and is like, "Oh, so you booked the triple threat?" And you booked Solo versus AJ? And Nick's like, yeah. And he's like, okay, well, that's great and all, but these are the types of things that you need to run by me beforehand. Because as the tribal chief and the head of the table, everything goes through me. Adam Pearce understood that. And Nick Aldis is like, oh, now you're just trying to hurt my feelings or something. And I'm like,
King. That was classic line. That was really classic. Good
he
line.
says, well, first and foremost, I'm an executive, so I don't have feelings. And I was like, King stuff, man. He says, the buck stops with me. I'm the sharp stick on SmackDown now. And, when it comes to this match, like, Solo's a big boy. He can take care of AJ Styles. Like, look, he took care of John Cena, and it looks like he did it in a much better way than you could handle John Cena. And yeah, but then what I really liked, okay, was when he said, I really hope we can get to know each other better. And I was like, Nick Aldis is teasing Nick Aldis versus Roman Reigns. Come on now.
I mean, it's gonna happen. It needs to happen. I don't know what we're doing if we don't have that happen.
I am so excited because so far, shout out to Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis in their executive roles, because in the past they've been pretty bad. I mean, there were years where it wasn't so bad, like William Regal when he was like a GM or whatever. Like, he wasn't
NXT.
Bad.
He was he slapped in NXT. He was very
even
good.
Like early 2000s. I mean, like,
right, yeah, he wasn't bad either.
Yeah, but then it was like when they had other ones over the years, it was so bad and so just like
that announcer, Mike something. He was terrible.
Oh,
2008, 9, whatever it was. He was terrible.
Oh, I don't know. But so, when they brought back the GM role, I was a little bit nervous about it because I was like, okay, like, even not that long ago when they had that, still it just wasn't good. Like, it just didn't make any sense, and they were too involved and like played favorites and stuff. Like, it wasn't good. And I think they've done a wonderful job so far because they're not biased, they're not playing favorites, they're not doing anything. Like, from what you can tell, and they've said it, like, they're very much about the fans and the show and like what's best for business. And so I like that they don't take any shit. And that was something that Nick like made very clear. Like, I don't care, Roman, that you're the champion. I don't care what you want and that you get your way with your people. That ain't
my show.
Yeah, that ain't happening here, brother. So very excited. And then, of course, we know that Nick Aldis is not done wrestling, guys. Come on. He's not done. So I think at some point, Nick Aldis versus Roman Reigns. Yes, please.
Yes, I didn't expect that to be a match I would want to see.
Right?
But now how things are playing out, I really want to see that match. Like,
and that's why I was saying earlier, like, we could see it even progress further if Nick keeps doing things to intentionally piss off Roman. That's why I said, like, if Cody doesn't win the Rumble, throw him in the Elimination Chamber and say, like, whoever wins is against you at Mania. Like, these types of things can build up that tension to long-term storytelling. So whenever they can, or maybe if they do ever face each other, Roman can be like, yeah, I've hated you since this time,